Hey, what's going on everyone? Hope you're all having a really good day, and today I wanted to discuss this 5v5 1v1 video. Now, the reason why is because I feel like if I commentate over this, you guys will be able to get some insight as to what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and then apply that to your own gameplay in the future. So, my first opponent here is a Frost Mage. I can see that he's out in the open. He wants me to come and hit him, so he's playing really offensive right now. Now, I put my teleport in a really awkward position. You'll see why that's bad for me right now. I should have put it closer to the edge of it, behind my character, because then he wouldn't have been able to catch me there, most likely. But he does get me in a deep freeze here. He pops his cooldowns and gets some mad damage into me. I decided not to trinket it because I'm trying to save my my cooldowns as best as I can. I stick to the corner of the pillar there. He jumps at the end with his blazing speed and gets sent really far away from me. So that gives me a little bit of breathing room. At this point he has no deep freeze or icy veins up, so I'm a little bit safe for a while. Just jab his pet there for some extra chi. He blinks here after I interrupt him. Because he has no blink, I go for a leg sweep and he trinkets that. Now right now I have no chi torpedoes and nothing to really close the gap, so I run back behind the pillar. I'll leave my clone on him just in case he was going to go and eat or something, but he's really trying to stay on me. Because my clone is on him, I can actually hit his pets, and then my clone will hit the mage as well and just deal some extra damage. Now right now I'm just trying to stick behind the pillar. Still building up chi and Tiger Brew by casting on him. He deep freezes me there. I just go for a trinket there because I want to stay on him. He has no blink right now. Do get to get a little bit of damage into him right now. He blinks away, and I just stick behind the pillar again. And I quickly get him in a flying serpent kick there, and Fist of Fury. He has no trinket, so he has no blink either, so he has to ice block there. Again, I put my Stormwrath and Fire clone on him and start hitting his pet, getting off a little bit of extra damage on him. I also got my Rising Sun Kick debuff on him too. Now, deep freezes me here. I don't take too much damage, so I don't really need to pop any of my defensives right now. Go back behind the pillar again. The pet chases me, but I don't actually get to get a hit on it. He starts dealing some really big damage there because he isolated me, so I just calmed, put my clone on him, and just try to keep him in combat as best as I can. I should have healed there a little bit more. I put my Tiger Brew right there, go for a Fist of Fury, big Rising Sun Kick, and get some good damage into him. I was trying to force a second ice block, but I didn't get it. And right now I don't really have that many gap closers. I've just got one chi torpedo left and I use it offensively, and luckily I get his ice block out of him. If I didn't, that would have been big trouble for me. So again, I'll leave my clone on him and run back behind the pillar. Still hitting his water elemental to try and keep him in combat. He does end up killing my clone, and then goes invisible because I don't have any dots on him. He can go invisible. And I try to catch him out of it, but I probably should have gone for the other side because he's trying to trick me so I don't end up getting him out of the invisibility. Now, I would have gone for the eyes, but I realized that if he wants to eat, that will take him out of invisibility. And if I had eyes, he would have done more damage to me because it increases your damage that you take. Right here, I flying serpent kick to one side, and then switch directions really quickly and intercept him. Now, trinket that, I realized that I only have one chi torpedo, and he goes for a Ring of Frost. So if I got caught in that, that would have been really bad for me. But luckily, I made a good decision and ran back behind the pillar. I'm just killing his mirror images so they stop frostbolting me and slowing me down. I put my clone on him again and run back behind the pillar. So now he's in combat from my clone. Now because he popped his offensive cooldowns there, he's wanting to chase me because he doesn't want him to go to waste. Now I make a little bit of a mistake here. I karma him by accident, but he actually just goes for a polymorph. I should have put my clone on him instead. And now I don't have a karma for the next guy if I do beat him. So he starts eating a little bit. If I put my clone on him, he wouldn't have gone to do that. Now here I make another mistake, and I went for the Chi Burst before I went for the Fist of Fury. If I Fist of Furied him, he wouldn't have been able to get away because he was facing the pillar, so if he blinked, he would have gotten caught on the pillar. And he would have taken massive damage there. Now I do manage to stop his his blazing speed, and that forces him to do a Ring of Frost. He does get a deep freeze on me here, and I just decide to teleport and run back behind the pillar. Now he makes another mistake here, and he blinks, but he has nothing to follow it up. He has no ice blocks, no trigger or anything, so I can just finish him off really quickly here because I can connect. So now the priest runs out. Now I look at my cooldowns and I see that all I have is my trinket. I try to run away there, but I get caught in the fear for some reason, even though it was a pretty fair distance away. Now at this point I'm just trying to build up as many stacks as I can, but he goes invisible, so I just decide to run. I'm already taking really big damage. I don't want to risk staying out in the open for too long. My karma is coming back really shortly. And I do have my second trinket coming back, so I don't have to worry now. Everything is coming back slowly, and that is reassuring, so I can stay on him now, don't have to worry about it. So now I start doing a little bit of damage into him. I get a pretty decent hit on him there, take out about a third of his health. He starts chucking up some heals, but I don't want to trinket that just yet, because he's not going offensive, I don't have to worry about it. I dispel the Devouring Plague off me, and start hitting him. I got his trinket out there as well, but he still hasn't dispersed. So I karma into him now. He can't really do anything while my karma is up. He's trying to go for like a Vampiric Touch and juke my my interrupt, and then go for flash heals because I've blocked him out of shadow, but he can still heal. But I'm just not interrupting. And what I've realized is that interrupts are more deadly if you're not using them. If people are trying to fake cast you for such a long time, it ends up screwing them over. Get the kill on him there. And at this point, all I have is Fortifying Brew, my gift to the Naru. It can be a really massive heal. So that's a little bit reassuring for me. Drop my teleport down, catch him in the Flying Serpent Kick with the Paralysis. And I put my Tiger Brew there, but that was a really bad idea because I'm not actually staying offensive. And I didn't really need it to heal either, so that was a mistake. So right now we're just running around the pillar, just trying to wait for cooldowns and stuff. He catches me in a leg sweep here, but because he doesn't have any cooldowns or anything, I didn't have to worry about it. He just got his 10 stacks, but I stun him here, get a little bit of extra damage on him. I make a little bit of a mistake here. I went for a Chi Burst, but he actually catches me in a Paralysis. If I got him there, that would have been game over. Because you can see my Fist of Fury did a 43k non-crit, and then bam, 97k. So he had to karma there. If I got him after that leg sweep, it would have just been over right there. So now that he's karmaed me, I'm just trying to slow him, keep him away from me. He gets me in a root here. If I left my teleport just a little bit further away, he wouldn't have been able to connect with me here, but I'm not worrying about it. So now I'm just trying to keep my distance from him, waste as little cooldowns as possible, kill him from a distance, and now I'm looking at my next opponent, looking at my cooldowns. I realize that I have pretty much everything except one trinket. Now, the Shaman isn't coming out, so that means that the Rogue is next. So he opens up on me, he pops all of his cooldowns, he pops his Shadow Dance and everything, even combat readiness. So I know that I'm not really going to do any damage to him right now, so I just try to kite him. As you can see, I just put my Fortifying Brew in a gap in his CC, so that makes me take less damage. Now right now, I'm just trying to heal and wait out his combat readiness. He locks me there in stealth, and now he's just smoke bombed. And I think when I charged for him, he was going to run behind the pillar and get a re-stealth, but I didn't let him. So now that he's used evasion, I paralyze him, and then leg sweep him. And what that ends up doing is forcing his trinket, and I've also popped cooldowns as well. So now his evasion's run out, and I put my Stormwrath and Fire clone on him because if he blinds me, my clone will still be on him, so I'll be able to keep him in combat while I'm blinded. Anyway, my clone is still on him, I paralyze him, he has no trinket, I don't have to stun him here because I can just whack him with 3 abilities at once. That was a Chi Burst, Rising Sun Kick, and Chi Torpedo at the same time, which took out a third of his health. It's a massive combo. Anyway, the last guy is a Shaman. I look at my cooldowns and I see I only have a trinket, or both my trinkets, but I don't have any other defensives. Now, I wasn't exactly sure how much damage the Shaman was going to do because it varies sometimes, but I'm just trying to keep my distance right now. He pops his Windwalk Totem down, I Fist of Fury him, get a little bit of damage into him, kill his Windwalk Totem, and then run back behind the pillar. Check up a heal on myself, and at this point I want to get rid of his Fire Elemental, so I teleport to the other side of the pillar and kill it. I crit it for 100k, and I kind of wish that I hit the Shaman with that, but it is what it is. I leg sweep him there, he trinkets it, pops Ascendance, but then I paralyze him and just run away. I don't want to sit there because I don't have any trinkets, don't have any defensive cooldowns, so I'm just going to take massive damage from him. I tried to Zen Meditate one of his Wind Strikes, but he just auto-attacks it off. I think it might have been on cooldown or something. But yeah, he comes around the pillar, and I just teleport and start healing up again. At this point I'm at a really good amount of health. I just want to pretty much won. I've got my Karma up on him. Just put my brew. So I'm doing massive damage. He tries to hex me, fake cast me, but I don't let him. He has no Trinket or Shamanistic Rage right now. So I Fist of Fury him, cancel that, and then just finish him off with Rising Sun Kick. So that's pretty much my thought process while I'm going through that. Now, it might seem a little bit overwhelming, so you might have to re-watch the video to get like a little bit of extra insight as to what's going on. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I hope you learned something from it, and I'll catch you guys later.